Welcome to another travel adventures here in Portugal. Today I'm taking you on a quick road day trip from Porto to the birthplace of Portugal, Guimarães. It's a charming little town full of history, medieval walls and budget-friendly spots that makes it perfect for a quick day trip. So let's go and explore Guimarães. Guimarães is just less than an hour from Porto by car, but most people on a short visit to Porto take the train from São Bento train station to Guimarães. Another great option you can consider is taking the Braga and Guimarães day tour. With this tour, you will get to visit two historical cities in northern Portugal in a day. And if you are interested in details about this tour, you can book your tour with my favorite travel booking site, Get Your Guide. I will leave the link in the description below. By the way, one pro tip: if you're driving in Portugal for the first time, avoid the toll lanes that says via manual. Look for other lanes with green arrows, otherwise you might end up get stuck like we did and not know what to do. But if that happens, don't panic. The local Portuguese are quite patient and kind. They will even come out of their car to help. So we've made it to Guimarães. We've just parked here and we're about to head out and explore. So now we're just going to explore and check out some of the things that we can check out on a day trip. So yeah, let's go. So we've just parked and we're walking toward the castle to check it all out and see what it's all about. It's one of the main attractions here in Guimarães. So yeah, it's pretty nice and warm today. There's a lot of tour buses around here where we've parked. So yeah. Hoping this is where the entrance is, because we just saw people coming in and out, so I'm not sure. There's quite a lot of noise down there. I think we've just ended up in the park of the castle. We're trying to find the entrance and we just thank God we're not lost. Our first stop was Guimarães Castle. It was built in the 10th century. This is where Portugal's first king was born, Alfonso Henriques. Entry is just €5 and you can get amazing view from the top. The castle isn't so big inside and there isn't so much to explore. So with a €5 ticket, you get to just wander around the castle premises inside. But if you are interested, they have some sort of virtual reality somewhere in the castle. And since this is a self-guided tour, you probably won't spend so much time exploring it. But for me, it was all about the experience. Soaking up and walking on this historical building was the best experience on our trip to Guimarães. So to take your time, walk around this historical building before you go and explore other things. Right behind me there is where we entered the castle from and where you present your ticket if you booked online. And from here you just go around and explore. It's really wonderful. I honestly love it. It's my first time actually visiting a castle here in Portugal, so this is quite an interesting one, although it's not very big, but it's something that is like a must-see here in Guimarães. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So it's really nice. I love it. By the way, even if you don't go inside the castle, the area around it is so beautiful for walking and taking pictures. So if you want to make this day trip even more budget friendly, you can skip out entirely going inside the castle and reserve the €5 for something else. This is just one of the best ways to enjoy your day trip to Guimarães. And the area around the castle is perfect for having a picnic. You can stop there and have some snacks if you want to take a break and just enjoy the amazing free views from outside. They are quite wonderful. So we have just left the castle and we're going to check out the other parts of our ticket. So just outside the castle is this chapel, and apparently this is where the first king of Portugal, King Alfonso, was baptized, so it's quite special. It's free to visit, you don't have to pay anything, and from what I see there isn't so many people coming in. I just googled right on the spot what it's all about, and it's apparently the chapel where the first king of Portugal was baptized. So we're just going to have a look and see. Probably he was baptized over there. Interesting. Next to the castle is the Palace of the Dukes of Braganza. It looks like a big castle on the outside, but once you step inside, you will see fancy furniture, old beautiful rugs, and huge fireplaces. It costs just €5 to go in if you want to visit it by itself. It's a great way to learn more about Portugal's royal history while exploring this beautiful building. I would highly recommend it, especially if you are into historical building. You will absolutely love it. One of my favorite parts of the Palace of Braganza was definitely the courtyard. It's so peaceful and beautiful with some stone arches and open spaces. It's a perfect place to take a break or take some photos for Instagram, before heading out. I really enjoyed strolling around these grounds and it was just so relaxing. So after the castle, we wandered into the old town. It's apparently a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you will see why. The streets are full of charm, from the stone balconies to tiny squares, and it's all walkable and free to wander around. Just follow the narrow streets and I'm sure you'll find something special. It was so impressive to just wander through those quiet streets, and I was quite impressed. Impressed by Guimarães, to be honest. I had the impression that it was going to be like extremely old, but it's so charming just wandering through these streets. At this point we were hungry and tired, so we stopped for a quick bite and had some local pastries and drink, and then we continued exploring. Before heading back to Porto, we spent a few minutes at Lago de República do Brasil. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's one of the most beautiful garden squares in town, free to enjoy, and a great place for people watching. And that's how we ended our day trip to Guimarães. So if you're visiting Porto and you want to escape the crowds, Guimarães is a peaceful and historical place to explore. It's small, beautiful, and ideal for a relaxed day. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And don't forget to check the description for helpful links that I've mentioned in the video. And if you like this video, please click the like button so that others can see it too. Thanks for watching.